Hi, sweet friends. Happy Valentine's Day. I want to thank all of you for all of your prayers and well wishes for my surgery and recovery. I so appreciate every single one of you. But today, I want to come on, wish you a very, very happy Valentine's Day. And I want to give you an update on my surgery. And I want to kind of explain how I lost 32 pounds before my surgery in 2023. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know, I'm 72, and I always say that because if I can do it, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my dear, sweet friends, all my wonderful subscribers, everyone that watches my videos and takes the time to comment. It means so much to me. It really touches my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss a different theme every month. And then I do tablescapes and I do paper crafting and tiered trays and inspirational videos and organizational videos around that theme. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. All right, you all, I made it. I made it through surgery. Right today is Valentine's Day, and I want to wish you such a sweet, wonderful, peaceful, joyful day today. Whether you're spending it with your family, friends, fur babies, or just yourself, happy Valentine's Day. It's the day that we need to really soak ourselves in love and kindness. I just want to say how much I appreciate all of your sweet comments and prayers and well wishes. It just means so much to me. Anyway, I'm 3 weeks out from my surgery, and I want to go, I'm not going to dwell a lot on this because a lot of you are like, oh God, I don't want to hear about that. I don't either. I'm so sick of icing and elevating and physical therapy and all of that. But I want to tell you, 3 weeks, I'm off all my meds. So I probably couldn't talk to you. Oh my gosh, I was in the hospital. And the second day when I was coming home, I thought I was at home already. I don't do well with meds, to say. I can get around without a walker. I'm sleeping at night. And I had a great doctor checkup. Oh my gosh. I made his day. He said, I've never seen anybody, especially at my age, in 2 weeks, no swelling, really just a lot of discomfort, but no extreme pain except for when I exercise. And he just said, I expect to see this at 4 weeks, not 2 weeks. So that was really, really good. And the thing is too, I don't want to make this sound all like roses and everything, but it's going to be a long road for me. It's going to be months and months of physical therapy and getting my strength back, but everything's straight, my knee's straight. And he said it was a lot worse than he thought and I thought. So it was a surgery, well-deserved, let's just put it that way. So I do have a little bit of advice. If you have to go through surgery or you think you might be looking at maybe going through surgery in sometime in the future, number one is to educate yourself. I went on YouTube, I joined Facebook groups of people that are having surgery. I don't advise watching a surgery, but you know that it's going to be rough. You got to prepare yourself for these things. If you don't, you're like just miserable. I knew there was light at the end of the tunnel. I knew there was going to be a day that I couldn't even lift my leg up. So I bought a strap to lift my leg up. You know what I'm saying? So educate yourself. I think that's really important. Number two, if you're going to make these joint surgeries, and again, I'm not a medical person or a medical professional or anything, so I'm just relaying my experience, this is a commitment. The doctor makes a commitment to make the surgery. You make the commitment to exercise, ice, elevate, rest. It's a full-time job. I'm serious. But to get a good result, you don't want to go through this all over again or have an issue. So, we got to do it right the first time. Another thing I want to say, and this is number 3, is meds only take the edge off. They don't get rid of all your pain, especially when you have to exercise. So I just want to let you all know that. So enough about the surgery, okay? All right, I wanted to share with you, I had a couple people ask me that I had mentioned in a video that I had lost 32 pounds last year. And it wasn't really for the surgery. It was that, okay, you guys, now this is kind of important. So I wasn't starting from the SAD diet, the standard American diet, and then lost 32 pounds by doing these things. I went from the SAD diet to the ketogenic diet, okay, which is, you know, healthy fats, lots of protein, and low carb vegetables. No sugar, no potatoes, no rice, no tortillas, no chips, you know, none of that stuff. And I still couldn't lose weight. So I want to make that real clear, because the tips I'm going to give you are if you're coming from a really kind of restricted diet and you still can't lose weight, some of the things that might be holding you back. So number one was alcohol. If you enjoy a glass of wine with dinner, or of course I wasn't on wine anymore because too much sugar. So I used to love to have a glass of wine with dinner. And I like to have a little cocktail at night, like a little nightcap, like the Queen of England used to have. You know, she had her little cocktail every night, you know, just to take the edge off, and you just sleep so good on the whole thing. Well, I saw this video that said if you ingest alcohol, it takes 24 to 48 hours to actually process it. Your liver's processing it. And as it does that, it cannot eliminate fat from your body. I said, gee, if I have a cocktail every night or every other night or even every 3 days, no wonder I can't lose weight. And it wasn't a big deal for me. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, I can't have, you know, my cocktail. But it was like, I had to, because I had gained weight. My last doctor visit in May. So anyway, no alcohol. The next thing I did is I said I'm eating way too much cheese. My gosh, I gave up smoking 40 years ago, alcohol, leave me my cheese, you know. But I was eating way too much. So I cut my cheese consumption by about 75%. Instead of having 2 big globs of cheese every day, I have a small little handful once a day. The third thing is that I cut out all the keto foods, all the net carb foods. Listen, if you really want to lose weight, you have to count your total carbs. For ketogenic, it's usually 20 grams of carbs a day or less. I'm actually ketovore. I'm in between keto and carnivore. So I'm eating a lot more animal products that have hardly any carbs in them at all. I feel good. I feel strong. And I really think my diet, and again, I'm not telling you how to eat, I'm just sharing my experience, but I think my diet is having a lot to do with my recovery. I'm not sitting there eating ice cream and all this stuff. Now, I do indulge. But anyway, that's how I lost the 32 pounds. Could I lose more weight? Yeah, I could. I could probably lose another 10 or 15 pounds pretty easily. But I don't want to restrict myself so much. Okay, you might say, Bonnie, I don't drink. I just can't let go of some of the foods I love so much. So let me tell you what I've done, and this might help you too, is I've taken foods that are like, I cannot go the rest of my life without these. And they're salty, crunchy food and chocolate. Okay, those are the 2 things. And I let myself have them every day, but here's how I do it. In the afternoon, I have 2 meals a day. I fast until 3 o'clock. I have a brunch and a dinner, okay? Now, when I fast, it's kind of very weak iced tea with no sweetener, no flavorings in it, and I put electrolyte powder in it. That's crucial. I advise you, if you're thinking of going ketogenic, is to watch Dr. Eric Berg, B-E-R-G. He's got 10,000 videos on YouTube. He is so sensible, has a lot of vegetables in his. And if you want to go more carnivore, I recommend Dr. Ken Berry, B-E-R-R-Y. They're very excellent advice. But what I want to say is, so in the afternoon, I have my brunch. I have my little eggs cooked in Kerrygold butter, and I have a protein with that. And then I have a cup of tea, and then I want something sweet. That's the only time of the day. And I get the Lily's sugar-free chocolate chips. They come in all different kinds of flavors, but they're sweetened with stevia and sugar alcohol. Watch out for sugar alcohol. Oh boy, if you've ever made the mistake and said, oh, I'm going to have this sugar-free candy, and then you're in the bathroom for a week. So it's very disruptive to your gut. So be very careful. So I have very few, but I treasure each one I eat. But I get my chocolate fix. And then at night, I allow myself 1 bag, and you might not like these. I love them, Quest chips. Now, these things are not the cleanest, lowest carb things to eat, because there are some carbs in these things. But I have to let myself have a little something. I'd rather have no potatoes and no bread and have this. Okay, so I get 1 bag of chips, and it's like this much chips, but I get my fix on. And to drink at night, I love Zevia sodas. They don't put artificial colors. They're sweetened with stevia. They are excellent, and I really, really, really recommend them. All different flavors. Black cherry's my favorite. I just don't put the rum in it anymore. Anyway, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I want you to go on and really enjoy your Valentine's Day. I'm so happy I'm here, that I'm feeling good. Getting ready today was a little bit of a challenge. You know, it's going to take a while because I get around very slow, but I prepared for this surgery. I pre-recorded my videos. I pre-made food. I did all the things. And the two things, if you have to have surgery, I recommend highly is the thing that fits over your toilet that has handles on it and has a raised seat. And if you can, a recliner, an electric one that puts you in all different positions. That's where I'm going to go right now and ice and elevate and do my exercises. I hope you love this. I'm back. I'm alive. I'm well. I hope you have a fabulous Valentine's Day. Such a sweet day. I love you all so much. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.